Well, things certainly have gone from bad to worse, huh?
Norris, swiftly!
Lost it, I know! Who put this cliff here?
What about the teleportation? That takes time we don't have!
We've got nowhere to go but up into the sky.
So we do. Then, that's what we'll do. We fly!
Did you perfect it, Norris?
You're saying...
I finished preparations long ago. Time was something I had in surplus.
Then?
But if it fails, it's curtains for us. We all die here.
Well,
You
chance
hear
we're gonna have to
me?
take.
I trust you.
We're dead if we don't move either way. I agree. He speaks true.
Just take us up already! We've all flown before, right? Except me. Norris! Is this not your dream? Then bring it to life! Here and now!
I'll do it. I'll take you with me. Beyond the sky!
What the?
Not yet. Trust your technology near us. It's time.
He actually did it.
Possible. It can fly. Yeah! We're flying like a bally bird with wings and all. Did you not see that? How do you like that?
My ears are popping.
This will take some getting used to. Take that, world! I've really done it! Look at her! That's my sky on her!
He went and did it.
After that drop, I thought we'd die, even if we didn't crash. Now that we're past the worst of it, it's actually smoother than I thought.
A bit of faith, my dear.
You're telling me that tiny patch is the city? It's like a child's toy. Seeing it like this, it's easy to imagine the people as little dots, huddling together in fear.
Phew, that was terrifying. I'm just glad it flew okay. Don't you think?
I always knew Norris could make it work.
Only because you're as bold and big-headed as I am, what? Really, old boy, I'd not be here without you to give me the push I needed. Thank you.
So, about our next move.
We go to kill Rella.
We must pursue Rella as soon as possible. His Highness is running out of time.
Yeah, like I said, we can save Luis for later. He wants a fight, and he's gonna get a fight. But we need to concern ourselves with taking out Rella as soon as possible.
Where did she say she was going? Where the failures of the Sanctus Church lie buried?
My guess is the Mage Academy, or what remains of the place. Nobody goes near it now. I was a student there myself once.
You don't say. No wonder you're so knowledgeable about magic.
For a dropout, I suppose.
The Royal Mage Academy, then. 'Twas known as the finest school in the kingdom for magic research.
Lady Julia, I've got to ask. What was St. Rilla like back in your school days? The way she was acting earlier, all cold? That the real hair?
No! It can't be. I don't want it to be. Maybe I just never knew the real her. That was the first I've ever seen her like that myself. I keep thinking, if she'd just quietly taken over for Forden, we could have helped each other out. Even if she inherits the Sanctifex's authority, she's nothing like Forden. She'd never want to hurt anyone. That's not her. I thought she wasn't like that. Now she's saying she was part of this conspiracy? She attacked the prince? No, it doesn't make any sense.
Then we've got to get to her fast as we can. We know where she is, yeah? You just gotta tell her everything you just told us.
That would be prudent, yes. But Captain, a reef for your thoughts, lad. If she is truly the culprit, then the curse will persist so long as she lives. This means we will have to kill her. Are you up to the task?
Juna, would you prefer to stay behind?
I can't afford to. If at the last minute I can't face it, then you can leave me where I stand. I'm prepared enough for that.
Lady Juna.
What's the matter? It's plain to see something's bothering you.
Oh, no. It's nothing specific. It's just that... something's felt wrong somehow. Ever since I sensed the Saint smuggler.
What's up?
I'm sorry. It's hard to explain. Please pay me no mind.
No, I'd rather you do explain this, Yufa. I've marked the location of the Mage Academy ruins on the map. Rella will be waiting for us when we land. I never wanted it to come to this, but be ready for a fight. Okay. Ooh. Different music now.
Now, where was I?
I wonder, can I report this to more? Or does it not count because I don't have Berserker unlocked?
Simply amazing.
Oh yeah, because I never came here after Summoner for items. Yeah, it doesn't count. Okay. Oh, I only need to create a vessel once? Oh, okay.
That's right. What would you care to know?
No, not lectures. I want to do, yeah, special experiments. So, let's see. Gargoyle, fire magic, multi-target slash attacks, multi-target almighty damage. Ooh, okay. Lava beast. I might as well make these two. Just to give Yufa some more stuff to do in battle. I want to say...
What now?
Okay, so these are just normal skills. So medium almighty damage to all foes. Low hit rate, critical physical damage. Critical physical slash damage. Ooh. And then heavy physical slash to all foes. Okay. She has quite a few things she can do. I'm trying to think what I want in my party. Let me swap out Hulk. Oh, actually, no, I want to keep Hulkenberg because she's my buffs. I do want to use Basilio, though. Maybe I'll swap out Ismay for a little bit. Yeah, let me try swapping out Ismay for a little bit.
What now?
here then. Since we can't complete that quest yet. Alright, well... I was thinking about ending the episode, but I think I just want to go fight Rella now. Well, let's see how ready we are for this.
Check the map. These are the Royal Academy ruins, huh? Rella's waiting for us there. Let's hurry.
Okay.
This place here.
Here.
Let's be off.
I say, already seemed preposterous on the map, but they really built this old academy as deep in the mountains as they could shove it.
Amazing. It's all so beautiful. But for some reason, I can't stop shaking.
It's what they call too sodden cold. Ugh, I wasn't made for chill like this.
The wintry peaks of Montario are harsh. The first snowfall is bound to make it even harder to reach the base from our position.
Why build the blasted thing here of all places?
I don't know much about it myself, but I have heard rumors that there's a dragon among these mountains.
A dragon? You mean like our dragon god?
You saw how the dragon god turned into immaterial magla to be absorbed by the lance, right? Dragons may look like monsters, but they're not true flesh and blood creatures. They're testaments to a lost world. That's why the Academy's here, I heard. To study them. But of course, that's all in the past now.
Why is Rella with the Sanctus Church, anyway? If they tore apart a place she held dear, you'd think she'd carry some kind of grudge against them.
It is not unlike my own plight, I feel. One might call it a family curse.
My family, the Cygnus family, holds great esteem, to the church especially. We've held high sanctified titles for generations, and as eldest child, Rella can't reject them.
How did all that obligation weigh on her? Was she so determined to uphold it that she'd kill at their command?
She wouldn't. We better hear it from her.
I feel it. I can sense an aura of Magla all the way from here. There's a strong disturbance like I've never felt before.
Gotta be here. Here we go. We're finally closing in.
The Royal Mage Academy ruins. The once proud school's dignity is long stripped by frigid wind. Its frozen spires piercing the wintry clouds. The gauntlet runner lands at the foot of the mountains, blemishing the pristine snow with fresh tracks. In silent certainty, they know Rella awaits them, the weathered corpse of a scholar's home at her back.
So that's the former Mage Academy.
I've been waiting for you. Little more needs to be said. We are here to save His Highness. And to do that...
Sister! At least tell me, why did you have a hand in the assassination? Did I ever really know you?
How like you to be self-centered even now, Juna. In the end, you're no daughter of House Cygnus. You're an orphan. Another acquisition of House Cygnus, picked up on a whim. A tokenized game piece on their board to illustrate their noble contributions to society. You thought you and I were close? You believed you understood your big sister?
I see. I understand now, Rella. You're right. And I was wrong. I am Giovanni Cygnus, and my life is my own. So is my heart. I've always believed in you, and I'm not going to stop now. You would never kill someone just because Forden asked you to. Never!
What are you saying? Forden lies dead, yet the curse is unbroken. Is that not proof enough? Can you deny it, Your Highness?
You had your reasons, I assume?
I honestly can't see it either. Anyone aiming to kill a royal is risking their life for a cause. But what would a 12-year-old girl be willing to die for?
Yeah, that's what I'm not struggling to understand, too.
If Saint Rella's willing to die for something, no mistake, it'd be you, Lady Juna.
Huh? For me? Why?
Delusions.
Sister. What? You are protecting me.
Would they threaten you?
From what?
Even if that's all true, why did you bother summoning us here? The King's Rock marks you at second place. All the Sanctus faithful have put their trust in you, even after the death of the Santafex shook their hearts. Had you only gone into hiding to prepare for the battle against Luis, no one, not even us, would have been able to get to you. Yet...
She want us to kill her?
You want to know why I've summoned you here? A question burns in me, and I will have my answer. Whoever defeats Luis will surely win the throne. But can you save those who remain of the Sanctus flock? The weak, whom Luis would see culled? This world already rejects many for their weakness. With nowhere to turn, they seek comfort in faith. If you would sacrifice them for freedom, you're no better than Luis.
I intend to look after them.
Well, words alone prove nothing. To be king is to wield strength, even to save the foolish and the abandoned. Whoever you really are, until I know you can be a true king, I refuse to die.
Such an aura. This must be...
Yes. Behold a divine relic, once wielded in war and then sealed in the Frostlands. A weapon of draconic command, just like the lance of your islands. Dragons are manifested avatars of mortal fear. Fear of nature, fear of the untamed. That is the source of their power. If you would be king, show me you can conquer it.
She's summoning the dragon? Doesn't that make it weaker? It's stronger as in the weapon, no?
Sogne, dragon god of the Ice Valley, show me now the power that ended the ancient world. If you would make this a country where it is no sin to be weak or ignorant, you need strength to shape it. Let us prove that strength here.
Rella!
Then let's go. If you're gonna put your life on the line for this, then it's only right we do the same.
Come, Sogne of the Ice Valley. Come, O pillar of the 5 chromatic dragons, harbingers of earthly war. Heed my call, and unleash your fury once again before us.
We've got no choice. Let's fight back. I call upon a royal soul.
I'm assuming.
You hit their weakness.
Yeah.
The power of healing.
Okay, so I can't actually target Rella.
Fire!
You hit their weakness. That's your opening,
Loss and
Captain.
destruction,
ready
battle
when-
cry, tackle. Let's see. I'm gonna charge.
Let justice prevail.
Let's shelter formation.
This is just what I need. Raging fire.
Sogne, show them strength.
Okay, all awesome souls, do your thing. Here I go. Ah!
612. Let's get that attack buff.
That helps us out.
Oh, I'm weak to that.
Allow me.
Quartz wall. Ah, barrier against elemental attacks, eh?
Maybe something else.
I don't think I have anything to cancel that, do I?
This might be a good strategy.
Lend me your strength. Maybe there's a better choice. Better clear it.
What happens if I hit it with something?
Flare. What?
Okay, it's just a block.
Stay in. You're out of here.
I defer to you. Show them.
Okay, it is just one hit. That's fine.
Don't let up now, Juna.
Frozen.
Oh, we all got frostbite. Oh, she's gonna keep doing that every turn, isn't she?
Frozen.
Captain
Let's
Frozen.
go.
His attacks are gonna be a
We're
lot.
not out of this yet.
Thank you.
I'm obliged.
I owe you one.
Falconberg's
It's cold
frozen.
as a...
Strike at full power.
Let's see. Oh, right, I can't switch him out because he has a... I'm gonna have to wait for that to wear off.
for a high price.
Cecilia's frozen
Let
over.
justice
He
prevail.
can't hit as hard as he usually does.
Everyone, you claim such power,
A bit
then
much.
I will test it. Take this.
That's fine.
My strength.
Oh, I hate evade fell.
This is nothing.
Captain
Come
Frozen.
forth, royal
His
soul.
attacks are gonna be a lot weaker.
Hope I'm counting on you.
Cecilia's
It's cold
frozen
as
over.
hell.
He can't hit as hard as he usually does.
Here you go.
So get rid of that shield.
Do his thing.
Fine, I'll stay my blade.
Frozen.
Show them strength.
Strike raging fire.
At least get a full turn out of this.
Got a bunch of ailments slowing you down, Captain.
I'm gonna still do 316. Well, not a full turn, but a turn.
Get wrecked.
A good dodge.
Allow me.
And still put the quartz wall back up. God damn it.
Captain Frozen. His attacks are gonna be a lot weaker.
Huh, take this.
Just gonna
They're unfazed.
get rid of that
It didn't
barrier.
affect them. Wizard. Burn. That one didn't hit.
Oh.
Focus.
Chill.
And she just got
Underestimate
immediately
the dragon at your peril.
frostbite again. Oh man. Okay, all our stuff's back to normal at least.
Cecilia's frozen over.
Is there enough? Next one's yours.
It's cold as hell. Oh, that doesn't work.
It didn't affect them.
Fine. I defer to you.
Falconberg's
Are you
frozen
strong
over.
enough to
He can't
protect the
strike at
weak?
full power. Raging fire. Captain Frozen.
By this power. Burn!
His attacks are gonna be a lot weaker.
It's cold.
Allow me.
Okay. Oh great, now we all frostbite. Oh, Megidola. This Rella doesn't seem to be doing too much damage.
Frozen. His attacks are gonna be a lot
To you.
Behold this power.
I gotta get rid of that barrier.
Nullified? Falconberg's frozen.
Fire!
Okay, I meant to heal there,
Cold
but
as hell. Here I go.
oh well.
Wasted. Here I go.
June's
Oh,
frozen
awesome
over.
souls, do your thing. My bad. They're still breathing.
Fine. I defer to you.
Cecilia's frozen over.
Watch me.
He can't hit as hard as raging fire.
Okay, dragon's almost dead at least.
Falconberg's badly wounded.
Frozen.
Underestimate a dragon at your peril.
Really need my turn to come about. Okay, I go second.
Down.
Oh, Basilia's dead.
Someone get him up and fighting.
Oh no, I go first. Okay.
Someone help him
We can
back
do
up.
this.
That helped.
Thank you.
June is frozen over.
Fine. To you.
Her attacks are gonna be weaker now. Please, after you. Captain
Come
Frozen.
forth, Royal Soul.
Attacks are gonna be a lot weaker.
I'll pay you back double.
It comes to this.
Oh, you don't need to do that. Really don't. Oh, that's all our stats. I didn't even notice that was all our stats.
Captain Frozen.
How many turns am I gonna have fucking frostbite for, man?
Hold on. Here I go. Withstood that, eh?
Hulkenberg's frozen.
Fine.
She can't strike at full power.
Right there. You resist?
It didn't affect them. I call upon a royal soul. It's their weakness.
Oh, we just need to land one more hit.
Burn!
There truly is a gulf between us. You are more the warrior than I, as expected. So be it. What I lack in experience, I shall give with my life. Sister! Sogne, I give unto you all that I am!
Oh.
She gave the last of her magic to the dragon? Why go that far?
Oh, God. At least there's no
Pretty rough.
barrier anymore.
Too hard, okay?
I'll use this one.
Thank you.
I'm obliged.
Captain Frozen.
Why? I'm
Magic now. Everyone.
Oh, why did I do that?
Cecilia's frozen over. You. Burn! As he usually does.
Fire!
Hit their weakness.
As cold as
That's
hell.
your opening, Captain. Hulkenberg's frozen.
Oh, power
He can't
of
strike at full
heroes!
power.
You know, I can't help but wonder if
Are you alright?
there's a bit of a translation error on what charge does. Because it says once per battle. Oh, it renewed my debuff. I really wish I had fucking Dacunda.
Captain's frozen. His attacks are gonna be a lot weaker. Behold this power. Raging fire. Weakness. Don't let
I
it
hate
stop
that
us.
it keeps inflicting us with fucking,
Weakness.
frostbite.
Your opening, Captain.
Frozen in.
Hulkenberg's frozen. She can't strike at full power.
Come!
Fully debuffed. What the fuck am I supposed to do about that?
Not now. Oh, power of heroes! I stand waiting.
Cecilia's frozen over. Burn! He can't hit as hard as he usually does.
Let's go! Fire!
As cold as hell.
Hulkenberg, you've got several ailments slowing you down.
Okay, Basilia's up.
Captain's frozen. His attacks are gonna be a lot weaker.
Right, I made you a seeker. I do have Dekaja, but that's it. Oh wait, this... No, there's nothing that cancels our debuffs.
Take
I'll
care
bring
of
it
the
tonight.
rest.
Hulkenberg's
Come
frozen.
forth, Royal Soul!
He can't strike at full power.
You think yourself Seeker? I have my
Let's get that
methods.
Dekaja. Well, let's get that attack off of
Her
him.
attacks are gonna be weaker now.
I will not let you die.
That helped.
That helped.
Hulkenberg, wizard! Several raging fire. Down.
That's about right. And we're all frostbitten again. Fuck you. I fucking hate this stupid piece of shit. At least our stats are back to normal.
Burn!
I'll use what I must.
Get that attack. buff all of them.
By this power.
So forward! Seeker! Rancor!
Get that hit evade down.
We strive for. A shield.
That helps.
My thanks.
Dodge, Juna.
Okay, good. Dodge.
Heismay's frozen. Careful. I'll show you. Won't hit as hard as raging fire.
Let's go. Fire.
Power.
Some darker arts.
Captain Frozen.
Fry.
Oh, power of heroes.
Thank you.
Much thanks.
Juna's this is just what I need. We're getting weaker now.
Clearing.
Heal us.
With healing power.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Quite a boon. Face me! Rancor!
Evade all the way down on you. Okay, there go all our stats. Oh god.
Bitter cold.
Oh good. Okay.
Heismay's frozen.
We're back on frostbite at least.
His attacks won't hit as hard as usual.
I will.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Much thanks.
Captain,
We are -2 on evasion though. Although he's -3. Should be fine. No.
Burn.
Oh, here's what I must.
Say, Captain.
Some commendable bearing.
Let justice prevail.
We need help.
That helps.
I think we might have this.
Juna, your seat's down. Raging fire.
Let's go. Fire.
Hopefully. Yes. Okay.
I am bested. I see now. The true strength of your will.
Okay, lesson learned. Start packing Dakunda. I need to get Dakunda on someone.
Really do have a knack
Because
for
this is dire.
I shall rise to the occasion.
I continue to grow.
Excellent.
Power can be. I am most certainly stronger
New
than I
ability.
was.
Attack lore for Stroll.
A new skill.
Oh hey, Juno Mastered Wizard. Max MP up by 25. I'll take that.
Well fought. You truly are strong. Strong enough to fend off a dragon from an age of destruction. Rella, for His Highness, I will do what I must. Forgive me, but have you any last objections? As for the crowd I've enchanted, you needn't worry. That was no spell of control. They should have come to their senses a while back now. Then, your life is now forfeit by my hand.
Has she anything more to say?
Sister, please tell me. What happened on that day? I want to know everything.
I was only 12. No child could so easily take a life in cold blood. I was confused, scared. I lost control. And the spell was cast. And so it became a wasting curse. Imperfect. Juna, do you remember how we talked of your dream? To become a singer whose voice could reach everyone in this land. I've changed my destiny through song, you said. You told me that as a Nydia, singing is the only truth you have. As a true-born heiress of the Cygnus family, in my eyes, you were like a shining beacon. You became my dream.
Stop. We're not talking about that. I couldn't do anything for you.
In you, I saw such freedom. I didn't want to lose you. So that day, I... Kill His Highness. I can't. Have you gone mad?
You do know how House Cygnus earned its position all these years, don't you? Everyone in your family did their part to handle similarly delicate affairs. Your father was no different.
But to murder royalty, surely it's beyond all.
The king has sired an illegitimate mongrel of a boy. Now he's brought him to the castle. If we do not act now, one day we will be bending the knee to an Elden king. Moreover, of late, we have another nuisance rearing its head. Luis. An impious little upstart with no respect for the church. But his military merits are getting too great to ignore. Some are even saying he's fit for high command. As the matter stands, we have but one way to deal with both in a single stroke. Dispose of the mongrel prince and place the blame on Luis.
Man, so really in the end, fuck Forden. I'm glad he's dead. I'm glad Luis stabbed him in the middle of that fucking crowd.
Such a maneuver demands someone who can
That's
be
the
a
only
match
credit
for
I'll give Luis.
in magical ability and physical stature. A girl of your intelligence can figure out the rest, I trust. The king's heart falters. He has lost the will to keep the kingdom united. Look upon him and see the face of a man preparing to abdicate. It is amidst dissent and strife when the guiding hand of the church is needed most. And if Sanctism's enemies are not expunged, the nation's order will surely collapse.
What a douchebag.
Yes, but even so, His Highness the Prince is guilty of nothing. To murder someone innocent, it is an unforgivable atrocity.
If I recall, you have a sister. Unrelated by blood, yet already they speak of her beauty. And
What does Juna have to do with this?
Rella, you are destined to lead your family in due course. Surely it's your responsibility to protect them from the grief of any personal tragedies. Or will you live the rest of your life regretting a single night's lapse of judgment? Hmm?
Fuck you.
I'll do it. Cygnus is a sullied house. My parents yielded to authority, and only ever measured a person's worth by their magical prowess. I lived in disappointment. And then you entered our family. You became my hope for living. Someone more important than my own life.
Sister.
At the very least, I wanted to protect you. But in the end, I suppose this was the only way I ever managed it.
I see. Saint Rella, the familiarity I felt from you, I finally understand what is unique about your Magla. You live as I once did. As someone who has spent her whole life preparing to die.
I figured.
When you all greeted me with Luis's formula in hand, I thought my heart might stop at the shock. I had always known someone might come asking one day, but I never thought it would be you, Juna. It felt like fate's hand, dealing my due punishment. That's why I'd kept an eye on you ever since then. To observe this seeker of the throne, this aspirant who possesses the lost power of the archetype. I hoped you could be the one with the power I've been seeking, but I needed to see with my own eyes.
The power you've been seeking?
Luis is more of a threat than you know. Whatever his intentions are, I know he grasps at more than just the crown. After the assault on His Highness, I was made to investigate Luis as a suspect. I touched his hand and read deeply into the flow of his Magla. I'll never forget it. He didn't hesitate at all. I expected to see his aura, but it was more like a vision plunged into my mind. pure and vivid and violent, choking me in its flow. Humans flooding the country. Innocents either fleeing or lost to madness. And amidst the chaos, I saw no throne, no castle. That must be his real vision for the world.
He just wants to destroy the world?
A world overrun by humans? What does this mean? The man has been traveling the country doing little but slaying them, has he not?
I don't know the details. But in the past 10 years, Luis has been clad in that same magla, unchanging. If he becomes king, I know his vision will come true.
So that's how it is. If you let yourself be killed for the prince's sake, you couldn't guarantee the survivors could stop Luis. That's even why you called that dragon to test us, isn't it? You wanted to see if we had the power to protect this land, and all the meek in it.
And you've proven you can. With that strength, I know you can do what I couldn't. I have no more regrets.
Sister!
Then I will put an end to this at last. For all who deserve the truth. I shall reveal everything.
What are you going to do?
I will speak to the congregation gathered in Altaberry. Indeed, it was for this purpose that I gathered them there.
What? Then that magic you mixed in with your speech, the real reason you linked their minds with yours.
I see.
All that's left is to strengthen the magic a bit with the power of this relic. And my words will reach Altaberry. Good people, can you hear my voice? Dearest faithful, can you hear me?
What's going on? There's a voice in my head.
A voice? I hear nothing.
I apologize for startling all of you. It is I, Rella Cygnus. Through magic, I speak directly to your minds.
Saint Rella? Is every Sanctist in the city hearing this? Amazing. That's some spell.
We witnessed a boy candidate who claimed to be the prince. To ascertain the truth of his words, I faced him in mutual, voluntary battle. I now see with eyes unclouded. Good people, he is, without a doubt, His Highness the Prince. Now, there is something further you all must know. The truth of His Highness's reported death, and the truth of the attempt on his life. Sanctifex Forden was indeed behind the plot to assassinate His Highness. By this barbaric act, he sought to elevate the church and put the throne within his own grasp. These revelations are only mine to give, because I was Forden's assassin. It was I who cast the curse upon His Highness. Yet all was not lost. Through all these long years, His Highness has endured the pain, and now walks among his people once more.
Sanctifex Forden was really the mastermind? What am I supposed to believe? Oh, God.
Sanctist faithful! She knows not what she speaks! Close your mind to her! Damn you, Rella! You would not just expose our secrets, but cast them into our people's very heads?
Forden has already paid for his transgressions. As for me, this shall be my final address to you all. For my sins against our nation and its people, and for willingly abetting such atrocities. I will soon join our Sanctifex in the beyond. Yet know this, dear faithful. You need not let your anxieties rule you. I have faced His Highness the Prince myself, and known his heart. His Highness will accept us. With his strength, he will shelter the lost and weak, and stand against Luis in our names. If all of you would believe, our country could be a place where all would thrive under a just king. I pray with all my heart that it will be so.
Saint Rella, was this your plan from the very beginning? Damn it! Crier or not, I can't let her down. I've got a job to do.
What became of my church? My faith? How can I go on without it? I am lost. I thought myself the unshakable defender of the Sanctus Church. But should it now collapse, I cannot see my path forward. Even I, then. I, too, am one of the weak that Rella fought for.
At last, my role is at an end. Juna, I'm sorry. I only ever meant to protect you, but in the end, you'll have it the hardest.
Sister, please, you... Tell me, what do I do? Basilio, tell me. What do I do?
Lady Juna.
And what happens to the faithful? They'll be crushed. You're their saint. You had just put their hearts at ease. What are you?
I never wanted you to see it, but... Juna, look at this.
What?
Oh, we're back.
What's left of my life is a price already claimed by my own curse.
Oh.
Perhaps it was too cruel to ask for a quicker death at your hands.
So she was going to die anyway.
I leave Juna and this country in your hands.
Rella!
Thank you, Juna. Your life and will was always your own. If only I could have lived with your freedom. I admire you. Please don't let this change you, dear sister. I just wish I'd had more time to watch over you.
Though. Curse is gone.
The curse is gone.
Damn, he really is. I never really noticed it. He is a dead ringer for the prince. Holy shit.
Which means Rella is...
Poor Juna.
Damn it! What am I doing? It's just like me and Del. I never wanted her to go through this too.
She did not strive merely to make amends. She was as much a protector as any of us.
You're right. For her family, and for all Sanctism's faithful. Even as it cost her her own life.
Rella knew she was linked by the curse to its victim. Her body paid the price, and she must have known she didn't have much longer.
She really, truly wanted to guide those who looked to her. It wasn't about the church for her, it was about the people. She was the kind of sanctist others only pretended to be.
I have a feeling that many of her congregation will continue to call her the saint. I only wish she had lived to see it.
I'm with you there. She was stubborn, fussy, a bit odd, maybe. But she'd drop everything to help someone. And she'd do it with her whole heart, in all the filth of that sullied house. She was the one brilliant flower that bloomed. That's who you were. And that's why I loved you, Rella.
Are you alright?
No. Not in the slightest. But I know wallowing isn't going to fix anything. Rella's given us a lot. Not just the truth about Luis. She's put the entire Sanctus congregation's support behind His Highness the Prince. You.
Indeed. You'll not have the whole nation on your side, but it won't be long before you've taken second place, just behind Luis himself.
Saint Rella saved me. I owe her my life, and I'm not gonna waste it. I'll fight with everything I have, right to the end. Let's do this.
Well, we saved the prince. Rella, the candidate in second place, has fallen. The believers who stood by her will likely transfer their support to the prince. Which means we just have Luis to take care of. Rella's shocking news was delivered throughout the country by the crier's message birds, and had even made its way to Grand Trad before the day's end.
Saint Rella was the one who cursed the prince. And to take her own life in the name of atonement. Yet, even if she'd lived, she confessed to high treason. She'd have been executed either way. Has all I've believed in been lies?
But didn't you hear the rest? That elder boy's the true prince. He survived. The king's true-born son's risen to take down Luis. It's like a proper myth. I've got to stand with him.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I might have your attention for a moment. We actually received an urgent notice a short while ago. A letter from the candidate Luis.
Oh?
In truth, I wasn't sure if we should read this to the public. But the criers have come to consensus. We must fulfill our duties. If this message is being read, it means
that Rella is dead. And the boy who claims himself the prince has won. Now, only 2 aspirants remain with any real chance at the throne. The boy and myself. To all lessers who remain, lay down your arms and accept defeat with grace. Blind defiance will be met with death. Bare your teeth, and you will die like the dogs you are. The boy, or myself. Only one shall wear the crown.
Sounds like he's throwing down a gauntlet, doesn't it?
We need not wait for the former king's judgment to pass. Let us determine ourselves which of us is fit for rule. My proposal is this. On September the 24th, upon the grounds before the royal capital's grand cathedral, we settle this in a contest of single combat. As in our battle at the Opera House, I welcome any weapons, any number of adversaries. Collective power is its own achievement. Either way, you will die by my hand.
Interesting.
Thus ends the letter from candidate Luis.
He's determined to do a proper duel to the very end, huh? Strange.
I knew it.
But I guess it's because he does value strength above all else.
If Luis emerges the victor, we are surely doomed. I stand with the prince.
Nobody can beat Count Luis. It's high past time he tore that so-called prince limb from limb.
If he beats this Luis person, will he become king?
Will he indeed? Reminds me of what my darling used to say. If you choose to fight, be ready when they fight back. I suppose it had to be this way. You can't fight a man for the throne without cutting a path to it first. Just come back alive. That's all we can hope for.
This defies all reason. What has Rella done? Even in death, she finds a way to betray the church and raise that damned wealth.
Yeah, fuck you, dickheads.
She always seemed so timid in these chambers. Had she been scheming against us from the beginning?
We're not through yet. We must find a worthy successor and raise yet another candidate to replace Rella.
Yeah, I doubt that's gonna happen.
Yet, what chance do we have of winning now? Can anyone here conceive of someone as capable as Rella in winning the people's hearts? They say that even the monk Captain Godot is stepping down. There is no road forward where a Sanctus delegate can take the throne.
Then what path remains?
We must take steps now to ensure that our positions cannot be eliminated, whether by Luis or the boy. Whoever wins, we must gird ourselves.
If Luis has his way, he'd sooner have our hits than our titles.
The methods don't matter as long as we have a plan. There's no going back when our hands are already steeped in blood.
Strange to hear that said without a shred of guilt. But you're right. Survival is what matters now.
I'm wondering if we'll have some confrontation with them too.
I see. Yes, that seems to explain everything. Glad to hear His Highness is all right. Hardly feels real after all the muck we've waded through. But I suppose the fates take as much as they give. And you, my girl, how are you holding up?
I'm all right. My mind's cleared a bit. Sorry. Still got to lie about it. But please don't act any different on my account. She put her trust in me. I can't afford to be weak now. I've a job to do. And I'm going to finish it.
Right. Understood. For now, tempting as it might be, best not to drop everything and make a dash for His Highness.
Yeah.
Indeed. No doubt Luis has his eyes on us, waiting for such indiscretion. We must be patient and confront him face to face.
As it happens, we were rather beaten to the punch. Just earlier, a delivery bird dropped by with urgent news from old Batlin. Apparently, Luis has thrust us a proper letter of challenge. Says he'll be waiting to face us on September 24th in front of the Grand Cathedral.
Sounds like he wants this settled before an audience. If he's going all in here, maybe he'll finally tip his hand, show his trump card.
Still got a trick up his sleeve, has he?
Luis just doesn't go around hunting humans. He's been doing proper research, trying to figure out their powers and origin for ages. Don't know how much truth there is to it, but I heard he's developed some new magic art of his own. Something dark and secret.
He's forged new magics.
I wasn't convinced when I first heard it. But now I've met you lot and I've seen all this messing about with archetypes. Well, nothing surprises me anymore.
Indeed. Last time, we had the element of surprise, and he was wounded. And we still barely had him. Didn't end up much of a decisive victory over the perfect Count Luis. If we fight the same way we did last time, he'll kill us all. This won't be an easy battle, but we've got to keep our heads up.
We still have a grace period until the day he named. Let us use the time wisely and prepare all we can.
All right. Back at the Altabury Inn. Well, this is a surprise. Never expected to see your faces back in town. Not many would show up again after angering Master Godot and his monk army like you lot did.
No.
Hey, let's not sweat the details, mate.
Yes.
Saint Rella placed her trust in us. She would see us protect all those in this country, including the Sanctist Faithful, who are still the Prince's royal subjects.
Right.
Besides, a coward who flees the city to save his own hide would hardly be worthy of support.
I beg your pardon.
We'd like to prepare for our confrontation before we jump back into the fray in Grand Trad. I apologize for imposing on you again. I see. Well, never fear. I'll not turn you over to the church. Not that the monk army has its sights on you to begin with. Master Godot has buried the hatchet, as it were. Says it'd be pointless to do otherwise. Regardless, I'm sure you're all exhausted after what you've been through.
Right then.
Please, rest well. Everyone's dead tired.
Let's rest.
Oh, man.
Hey.
I don't think her crimes are the reason she helped us. You ask me, even if she'd found me and Del that day with her conscience clean, she'd still have saved us. It's just who she is. Never stopped worrying about everyone around her, even at the end. We've got to crush Louise. For her sake, too. Though Rella was the Prince's true assailant, she was but another victim of Forden's schemes. So focused was I upon my own failures, I could not see a foe before my very eyes. My callousness leaves a bitter taste in my mouth. I've never seen Juna like that before. She's always been so bright-eyed and cheery-faced. I don't think I can find the words to make her feel better. But I hope being there for her is some comfort. Rella did not deserve such cruelty then or now. Forcing her to assassinate the prince, even threatening Juna's life to manipulate her. And all at the hands of the most virtuous man in the Sanctist Church. The truth was worse than the imagination of even the most hardened cynic. I could never justify cursing the prince. Yet had I been in Rella's situation, I shouldn't dwell on such fruitless thoughts. We must honor her wishes and settle things with Louise.
Hey.
If I'd never been taken in by the Cygnus family, maybe Rella wouldn't have gone through with it. It's not like me at all to dwell on it, and I know we can't change the past. But I can't stop considering all these what-ifs. Alright, a lot happened today, and we are going to end things off here. So, in the next one, we'll get some rest. And I guess we'll start making our final preparations for the final battle with Luis, it seems like. Which kind of blows my mind. People said this game was as long as Persona 5. We are 50 hours in. How fucking meaty is Endgame going to be? Because I know there's a post-game in this. How meaty is that post-game gonna be, too? Like, oh my god. Well, anyway. We'll find out what happens in the next episode. So, I will see you all then. Bye.